I'm sorry.
No, that was my own positioning.
I seem to be missing an asylum.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah.
You lost it. Can't find it anywhere.
You know, it has a mind of its own. What can I say?
Could you call it a living liquid? Or a living asylum?
I don't get it.
Don't worry, it's bad.
You tried.
My life is flashing the phone. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you had fate.
You look pretty healthy to me.
If it's not flashing before your eyes every 10 seconds,
Hey,
it's not worth
Dion,
mentioning.
was that
Video
trick a
is
little...
too much. Yeah,
was that
it
trick a
like
little...
decent- yeah, it's just
It's perfect. Do it there every time, please.
But I don't wanna.
Okay.
I mean, I'm already probably not. I'm getting the last trick on the boss for like 1 GCD.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we'll just move that
I'll just
to
not
Conserve
use it.
120.
Conserve Mika. I got it.
Yeah. It's one, like, a bunch got shot right
Yeah.
through the middle.
That one doesn't really matter, but Ine got shot by the close one for sure though. That is what killed us. Like, I don't mind it being offset like that, because I can adjust to that.
Bitch, where the fuck are my ruined force going?
They're missing.
Are you just like not getting the proc from the button? That's weird.
BM's just pulling in a Kane.
How do I miss ruin?
Oh, that could have been bad.
I feel like I almost murdered Matt.
Yeah, that was probably really close.
Thank you for
Yeah. Now that Sliss was a little too close. I didn't have room to dodge both it and the Protean from BM.
Watch ball. Should be okay.
Others.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Wrong.
5,
What? Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Middle.
Cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me. Fuck.
We have a healer.
You sure? Because I don't know, it did 62k to me.
We had a healer.
I think I got clipped by your charge. I might have just moved in a little early.
Mine?
Yeah.
Hmm. I tried to stand like perpendicular to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just moved in early. Like, to go to the middle.
Yeah. I usually just stay put there. Or like I don't start moving until the knockback fully resolves. Where the fuck are these rune fours? I'm actually losing my.
It's okay. It's gonna be irrelevant. You're getting more rune fours.
This is an absolute fucking disaster.
Come on, boss.
Heal.
Do you want a melee? I'll be able to go.
Sure.
Watch your hand.
Watch the orb.
That's fine.
Better safe than sorry.
Numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You
10.
need to move up a little more for that one. 5 and
Like
6, right?
that should have been plenty.
Can we get mitigation if you have it?
I think it's more a responsibility of 6 to move as close to 5 as possible. Because you can be super close to each other and it's completely fine. If you're too far away, it's harder on yourself to not get hit. I assume you guys were 5 and 6, I don't actually know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were.
we were 5 and 6. Oh,
I saw. So the thing is,
Water's going on.
we agreed that we would do 5 and 6 a little further up, right? But I saw you stop it like
Yeah.
right in the center of the 6th explosion, so I thought that was like still
no,
not far.
no, I stopped at the middle of the pie slice, like right here, and then you stopped on top of me. I stopped right here.
This is the edge of an explosion.
No,
These
the edge of the
are-
explosions over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
you
I stop
can't-
here.
Well, no, we don't. You can't base it off the pie slice. It's
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is based off the pie
It
slice.
is. It's exactly
is.
in the pie slices. Yeah.
So
like
if I stand here, then you die.
Right.
Yeah,
is
literally
this the
this-
center of the explosion?
Literally, this light
No,
is the
this is
exact
the-
center.
Right. And then if
This. Yeah.
I
So-
moved here, and then the explosion would have hit the edge of here.
Wait.
Right.
So I stand here, and then 6 stands
Okay,
here.
stands here.
Okay, I thought we were basing it off of like center edge of explosion, not like pie slices. My bad. I got it.
Oh,
This is exactly 6.5. If I move up further, this is 7 right here.
Yeah, literally the center of every explosion is at these lights on every line here.
Oh, I see. Okay,
So
I
like
see where I-
two
I
like
see where
two
I-
stops here, yeah, or like one stops here and then 2 stands. So it's like literally you just use these lights and these lines as the
Okay,
guide.
I thought the explosions were bigger than they actually were. Then I should have just based it off the fucking lights, bro. I'm stupid. Okay, I got it.
It's a very convenient for marking. It's almost like it was intentional.
They're usually intentional.
Yeah.
Do you think that one one for was it separation or predation?
That was probably not intentional.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Runes.
Yeah. Got like fucking 2 runes over from the or whatever it was.
Yeah.
For rune tech.
Yeah. Of course, even then, in the end, the strategy mostly ended up being tank LB or crit Adlo and eat a fucking charge. Coming in hot, 24.
My god, my flaming crush whiffed. We're pissed.
Oh yeah, those things can whiff now. It's hilarious.
Mhm. Stupid.
It's hilarious.
Sounds like
While
some
I
of those
with a
very
targeted
well-made
ability
class.
for no reason.
Are you still missing Bio Blasters?
It's very rare. I started like moving deliberately.
Can you get them?
Yeah.
Oh, we need more on boss.
we're dead.
Oh, okay.
This is fine.
Actually, is though.
Oh my god.
I will melee LB as soon as I put up shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
This is fine.
8, 9, 10.
Oh, heal. Okay, I made it.
Wow,
Got a
you're
second
a
one.
legend. Oh no, they're both hitting me. Oh yes, they're both hitting an A.
Oh, the healer.
He clemenceing
Clemency
on
aggro.
aggro.
45k whirlwind.
Which is not that bad. Oh, wait, no, you're.
Well, it's 45k on a tank.
Yeah, never
So that
mind.
means it's probably 90k on the rest of you.
Yeah, I had at one point I feinted it and parried it, and it did 50k.
I walked into the wrong pizza slice.
Dude, I learned a new
Trade
dodge
weapons.
tech if you're 1 and 2 today.
Fearless.
No fear.
Like those old shirts in the 90s.
No
That
fear,
had
Shakespeare?
They had the skull on
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Pretty sure my uncle had one of those.
Dude, I had one of those when I was a kid. I thought it was edgy.
I remember when I wanted to be an edgy teenager.
Hell yeah.
I remember when I was an edgy teenager.
Rather, yeah, that's what I meant.
Now
to
an
say.
edgy adult, dude.
No, now you're just an amphibian.
Oh, is mine dead? No, it's alive. Wow. That's a miracle.
Huh. I will need some help for this next lap.
Alright, I got you.
Wow. Ramp action is OP. Oh.
Wait, what?
Is that a light didn't go off? Or?
I
Well, it was
hit
like,
it slightly later than that.
yeah, it's gonna be.
Make sure Yuki's healthy.
Like, alright.
It's okay. Well, maybe not, actually.
Not okay?
Yeah, I didn't want to
Sorry,
put in a single target on you because I knew you were gonna
Yeah,
pull it.
because I bolide a little later just so it can catch the cascade.
Yeah, no, yeah, I noticed what you were doing, but wonder if I can make that a little more consistent.
I can bolide earlier, but
No,
and
don't.
like
I mean, it hasn't really been an issue till now. Like, it was just one wipe, right? So
okay.
let's not worry about it.
Oof.
Not mine too healthy? Had to
Yeah,
be.
that was too
Oh,
help.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Moving.
Aru? Holy.
Yo, what's up?
Your HP.
Dude, I have full trust.
You have more trust in us than I do myself.
Believe in the Karu that believes in you.
Exactly. I was thinking about saying it, but I was like, maybe I should.
It's too edgy. Too corny.
corny.
Actually,
yeah, not
finally
edgy.
watched that show for the first time recently. It's pretty.
Need more on the liquid.
Oh yes, the liquid.
Please hit the liquid more. It's probably more than most of us have said liquid like in our lives. Except
I mean,
for A3S.
yeah, I was gonna say. I've talked about Metal Gear a lot in my life. Okay.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh,
8, 9, 10. D was facing N. Or
Yeah, we got cleats in below.
3 and 4. No.
Threes cleave.
Yeah. 3 was facing N.
Actually
Like,
crazy.
towards the center.
I stood like right here. If this was the fourth explosion, I stood right here and got hit by 5. It was like so slightly off center.
Just keep going.
Like super close to the edge. Because I think once ours go off, we can pretty much just keep running around and we'll never.
Yeah. Once 3 and 4 goes off, you just continue walking. Hey Yoshi P, how does limit cut targeting work? Oh, it's a bug.
I forgot about that.
Well, that was the big fists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People thought it was like a character ID or something.
Just goes to show, like, if you can't really attribute it to anything obvious, like, it's just like random or a bug or something.
Not close enough.
It's weird because I charged. I was there. The hand decided to not.
I mean, that was a smart move on its part, honestly.
Just saying it's a bug?
No, the hand deciding not to come to the boss.
Oh.
If it just
I
does
mean,
that
if-
every time, we can never win.
Big brain strats.
I mean, if the boss wants to fight us for like another 10 hours because of that.
It just
Cool.
means he has to see us more.
Exactly.
Maybe he likes our company.
I hate it when my GCD gets LOS'd. Best feeling ever.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
I think we dead.
If I was faster thinking, I could have come back there.
Don't, yeah, so don't worry, I'll run into this orb and kill us.
984,399.
Yeah, that was an oddly specific number for like killing me. Why it's just not 99999, I don't know.
Armor.
Maybe
Yeah.
armor.
Gonna say it's not darkness damage.
Maybe it's 999999 before resistance.
Maybe we should all stack water resistance on our gear.
I'm saying.
I still have no idea why that exists.
Because you can get the full resist. And it had a cool animation and everything. It is basically as useful as tenacity, isn't it?
If it works like it did in Final Fantasy XI, it's because resistances don't actually like smooth out.
All good, alright?
It just increased your chance to like resist it entirely.
Yeah.
These
Are we
provisions
gonna
will
live
be
this?
fucked.
Oh.
Wait,
For
how
a
did you
second.
fly?
Rescue.
Oh.
I'm surprised there's no wash away in this.
I'm happy there's no wash away.
I mean, I guess it would be trivialized by arm's length, but
Well,
Well,
I
I mean,
mean,
They could add a stun to it like Uwu.
That doesn't stop them from making arm's length just not work.
Yeah.
Also very true.
man.
Remember, like, I think
I'm
it was like Delta Escape, like we got arm's length, but it literally worked on nothing.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Welcome to Paladin's entire career with tempered.
Doesn't Tempered Will work on like everything pretty much?
Now it does.
It didn't. No,
it doesn't even exist anymore.
no. I'm pretty salty about that because having the gravity removal is actually fairly.
Alright.
Oh shit. Okay. That was almost extremely dumb.
Did you almost die to cleave?
I was, oh, I need to get this rear positional. I'll just stand behind the hand.
It's okay. There have been dumber things that I have specifically done.
Need more on boss.
Oh man.
That scares me every time, bro.
That sluice keeps getting closer and closer.
Watch HP.
Okay, we're good.
It's actually scary.
Yeah, that was scary. It was at 8%.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Putting wings up.
Getting Mika, getting Mika.
Alright, it's just. Remember, go to your clock
Yeah,
position.
we're spreading out around B. Like, B is north.
Be careful where I spawn.
Middle-ish. Good bait
So I got
things.
nothing, so I get blue, right?
Wait, go.
Out, out.
Back in.
In-ish. Don't touch.
Do you deal Photon first?
Full party close out.
Ooh, Hawk Blaster.
Oh,
So we
you
have
have
to
to
Um,
wait,
Need
you
to
have to
actually
wait for
set-
the Hawk Blaster?
So the Hawk Blaster will target us, I believe,
Yeah,
when
people
we're
started-
when we're
people
dodging
started-
for the check.
Yeah, people started running back in too early. It's
So when does
the
it
movement?
snapshot?
The movement is basically you move out. It's like move out, chakrams go, move in. Like you just
UT.
wait for the chakrams to clear the arena and then you move.
Okay.
It's
So-
it's not when you see the chakra spawn. It's when you see them start to glow a little bit yellowish. Is when you move.
5.
Yeah. So you move out, you stay out there, and then the chakrams go, and then you move in. You stay all the way. You stay out until the chakrams have actually like flown. And then at that point you run back in. So we should actually set, because that spread was pretty loose, and we are 1,000% going to run into each other. So
I was just
essentially-
going off the lines of the arena.
I mean, it's basically just a, like, you know, if you assume B is north, we'll just, like, this is the center ring, pretty much, and we just spread around the outside of it and stand there.
What do you want, Mo?
Doesn't matter to me.
We wanted to alternate tank healer.
Alternate tank healer? Okay.
Yeah. Or alternate DPS, non-DPS, basically. so
Right,
it's-
right.
So we should have the melees with the tanks, and then the range with the healer. Or
It's just inner cardinals.
Yeah. We should probably have a tank south, so that no matter what happens, there's like one boss on one side and one boss on the other, and we'll always have
Why
something
don't-
to hit.
Why don't we have the tanks east and west in that case then, just to orient easier? I feel like it's
Well,
easier
I mean, if
to
the
look at an
shock
arena
ropes
with.
are like northeast, southwest, for example, then the
yeah,
boss is
that'd be
gonna
a little
like in the
scuffed.
corner.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter too much then. Just
Yeah.
have the tanks opposite of each other, is it, right?
Yeah, so I think we should just have, you know, Yuki north, like basically towards B, and then ENA south.
Okay.
So I am
What boss do you plan on tricking there?
I don't know.
Do they
I don't
both
know
have to
which-
die?
ENA is going to be going with me pretty much every time, so probably whichever one ENA takes, which I think is Cruise Chase.
so I'm with Yuki.
So
Wait.
you're my debuff partner, Dion?
Yeah, I will move to you when it's time to come back in and switch. Essentially, the inner cardinals will rotate clockwise.
We go positions again.
Wait,
Sorry.
That's counterclockwise.
Wait,
right
wait,
then.
go.
Or counterclockwise, yeah.
Okay, so I would go to Yuki.
Well, Yuki would be north, but yeah.
Yeah.
I would go to Mika. Counterclockwise.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is
it
for
doesn't really
this is for
matter.
Nissy passing.
Yeah. It doesn't really
Is-
matter
is
if it's
it
clockwise or
ran-
counterclockwise.
It's
but-
random between who gets it first.
Well, it's either all
Well,
four
it's
DPS
either
or
all
But,
four.
or-
what I meant, either all
Yeah.
four DPS
Yeah, it's
or
a
all
50-50 there.
four. Okay.
So
But
yeah.
but the
but it's
DPS
still
will
the
always pick
same
it up
movement.
from the. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
They'll always
we can
pick up
have it
where
so where
Pat's
one group
doing.
moves, so yeah.
Okay.
Makes it easier.
DPS will be moving there, yes.
Should we get melees tank up with tanks and range can pair up
It
with each
doesn't
other?
matter for the first
Well,
place.
like for enumeration, it's
We still,
to
I mean, we
be.
still have to set our the tanks aren't going to be in enumeration. After
I thought
enumeration
enumeration
happens,
tanks-
Tanks have ice puddles.
yeah, a tank has an
Huh?
ice puddle, and the other tank
Which
is actually
tank?
grabbing mines. I don't know, honestly, off the top of my head.
Oh, mines. God damn it.
Yeah, there's two hidden mines that healers will have to bait. They spawn on the farthest people, but that's a little ways down the line. We need to essentially just do, like, so for that photon also, this is probably a Mika thing. If she doesn't know, we need shields up for that, because the Nissy does a light dot, but when it sets your HP to 1, if you take the dot tick after it, then you'll die. So that has to be shielded so we can mitigate. The dot ticks for like 2 to 3k.
Oh, let's just go through the whole entire thing
Out before water or after water?
That's before.
before.
Yeah.
The water only exploded
Yeah,
because
so
they died.
Came after the Hawk Blaster.
Yeah. The
thingy.
order is we go out for the chakrams, we go in for the hawk blasters, we pass our Nissies, then the photon happens. Actually, well, no, it's the photon happens and then we pass our Nissies. But yeah.
Okay.
Like essentially with the photon flash is like our cue to pass things off. Then after that is the water explosion, which we don't have markers set up for, but
Let's get through Cruise Chase a couple more
Let's get
times.
one mechanic at a time.
yeah,
That was
and I
really
mean,
good
that,
though. We actually
That
did
was
it.
our first, that was
Yeah.
our first limit cut clean. So, but yeah, just as long as we have an idea of the first, general stuff that's happening in Cruiser Justice, Chaser Justice, whatever.
Brute
Bruce.
Chaser.
Bruce
Bruce.
Justice.
Bruce
One.
Chaser.
Chase Justice.
Chase Chaser. I'm gonna also.
Do we want to try doing limit cut without these markers? Because we're gonna have to get used to not using them, I think, at some point. Or just
Yeah,
leave
I
them
mean,
there
at
for
some
this.
point we're gonna be changing our markers
Let's
for.
leave them there for this pull since we only did it like completely right once.
So you could just put like a C in like the middle, like leave C where it is. So then you're like looking in that direction. If that makes sense for.
Well, there are going to be. Hang on, I can't really.
I'd rather leave A and D.
Yeah, that's smart.
But I don't want to remove them until there's actually a reason to remove them.
That was scary.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
On balls.
I didn't get hit by one.
I also didn't get hit by one, so there's something on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
One sec, sorry.
No pull.
Did we reset for recitation?
Oh, goodbye.
Okay. Alright, see if you can get farther than me.
Zoop.
This
Ah.
is cruel and
Zoop.
Die, bitch.
I like how well that was timed. Just so you couldn't get the cleave damage.
being ping-ponged by both healers.
I like how it still has the ramp.
Yeah, the little shooty thing that you slide down.
Yeah. They deleted the travel ever since Stormblood? You had to do like ads and other random shit in Heaven's Void and Realm Reborn.
Those damn fish, dude.
T3 being the best.
wanna give it a shot, Pika? Go to the
Give it a
west.
try.
Yeah, go to the west.
You guys gotta be in combat.
I know.
Wasn't there a video of like black mages lining up and then like they all use Ethereum manipulation at the same time and you just like teleport?
Someone pull. Someone pull.
Wait, no, I don't want to be ping ponged again.
Whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Okay. 1, 2.
Hey, that's the wrong person.
Too slow.
Yeah. I was kind of waiting for the 3. It just never
The
came.
three is always implied, man.
This feels like it's gonna.
Why me?
Okay.
Is
fair
the
enough.
side prog?
Yeah, this is rescue prog.
I mean, the other side prog I want to do is rescue a DPS with a doll through a puddle and see if the
Oh, if
doll
you
gets
get
into
lucky,
the
you
puddle
tick.
and the DPS not die.
I
It
think the,
depends. It depends on the server tick. If he's in there while the server
Alright,
tick.
side prog time is over.
I think the most OD rescue I've seen is somebody rescuing someone out of the knockback of a twister and saving them.
Oh yeah, it was Miyune that did that to Dyer. I know
I
he's
saw
done it
something else
before
to
that,
that,
but that was
but
the more
yeah.
recent one.
Yeah.
Wonder why Dyrus isn't streaming Ultimate. Is the account?
I don't think he's even.
I don't think he's even doing it.
Cause he's talking about doing Uwu, and then like didn't.
It's a good call, honestly.
I'm so salty that I still don't have my Uruku.
I don't have an UCOB clearance, I quit the game. It's great.
Damn, I wish my team that I trialed for at the time would got me my clear.
Oh, I killed mine. Nope. I did. Nope. Phew.
That's still the 25k damage. It makes no fucking difference. How...
I'm pretty sure Dion's first.
Oh, I got scared because
Huh?
apparently Ricochet hit that.
Not again, bro.
I got scared because I had like 2k HP or some shit.
Why are you scared?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm scared
Asian
right now.
and-
Can I be scared?
Yeah, you have every right, dude.
Here.
Whatever,
I can't be
let's-
scared.
it's fine. Let's just take it together.
I'm pretty sure that's a soak mechanic, guys.
I'm pretty sure we're all dead.
Dude, just bring a sponge and soak everything.
Not in game though, I mean on the inside.
I mean, that's never
Not
changed.
real.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that just like the default state of being these days?
I don't know. I'm enjoying my time with
Existence
you
is
guys here so
reasonable.
far.
Not bad.
I don't know if I miss guild bots or not.
No, you
Like,
don't.
some of the messages are really funny, but I haven't seen one in like years.
That's because their servers been constantly locked.
That makes sense.
Yeah, when they get banned, they can't replenish.
It's probably cheaper and safer to buy from content sellers anyway.
It's not facing correctly. Watch
Fine.
out on the bottom left.
Sploosh.
It's on my line. I cocked all my positionals to be on my line.
I'm fucking dying of hunger.
You gotta get raid snacks.
Get some cold fries,
mean,
bro.
How? At what point can I eat?
I mean, we
Whatever
haven't
game
taken like a decent break.
No, I wasn't asking like specifically. I'm gonna call for a break like after this lockout, like a 10-minute make a sandwich or something. But I meant like, at what point could I eat during these
Otherwise,
polls?
yeah.
What do you mean? It takes one hand to press glare, and then you could take like a peanut out of a bag or something and munch on it.
He takes a
That's
chip.
a very
and he
specific
eats-
snack, Karu.
I'm hungry too. Okay.
So your snack of choice.
My girlfriend's going to give
sometimes.
you free snack.
I have already adapted to not eating for most of the day.
Super unhealthy. I did 18 miles on a bike this morning, so like my body needs to replenish.
More on boss.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I got Mika.
Shields, well, anything that we have. Loose spread.
Being smart. You guys want to be like more in than that? I'm talking like on the green line, like this green line here.
Wait, go. Out.
Wait.
In.
Back to your first pretty useless, right?
Deal with Protean first. Photon first.
Then pass.
Passing to Mika. Okay.
Now water's gonna go off.
One person take lightning with me.
I need stack for water.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, Dion,
I don't
come
know
here.
who has
Die
what.
with me.
Yeah, I couldn't tell who had water.
yeah.
or, like,
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
well, I
so we
mean-
need to assign spots for
Yeah,
water
the-
pass
the-
and lightning pass.
the actual strat is you have a spot for it. Yeah.
Let's have water like right here. Is this okay? Where I'm
I'm gonna
jumping?
make a sandwich while we discuss this, and then we can.
Let's just leave. Or, well,
I mean, let's
actually stay in here. Yep.
Stay in
Yeah,
here,
stay
so
in
we
here
can
and
use the
discuss.
Can we use any of the current markers for
yeah,
water
you
lightning
C
pass?
for water because it's blue.
I don't-
I mean,
The B
there's very
for
strict
lightning because it's yellow.
positioning- There's very strict positioning in the second phase. I mean, like this first water, like you're gonna have to freeze it, and this is also what you're gonna have to hide behind for the ultra flash, where you line up with your Nissies. You've got a second water that is going to have the Brute Justice flamethrower pointed at it. So
So
A
the
is,
opposite of
A
the first
is
one. then,
actually,
right?
I think, the spot where you want the first water. Maybe.
Can we just
maybe
take a
closer
second and
to-
look it up or confirm like where we want to position?
Yeah, there's a toolbox that is in the thing that you
So
posted.
for sure though, you want the first and second waters opposite of each other.
Yeah. Okay, Okay, so I've posted that the specific setup. I honestly think we should pretty much just use this because it's pretty solid and also like it's just here for us visually.
Yeah, sure.
Where did you post it?
It's in the Just
Just
Scratch
Scratch.
channel.
Okay, the only difference is they go clockwise, but just pretend it's not. I like that it's a claymore icon.
Their A, B, C, Ds are cardinal because those are like where you're going to do the second, like around the middle is where like you're going to do the second to last pass of Missy. And like A corresponds to alpha, B corresponds to beta.
How many
etc.
overall passes of Nissi are there before it resolves?
I wanna
3 or
say
4?
I thought it was
Because you
2.
pass once after photon, once after enumeration, and then once you'll get your required debuff, and then you do a pass there, and then there's a pass at the very end. But so essentially, the way this is set up, the first water is on 1, and the second water is on 2.
Oh,
Is
I
there,
have
like-
to bait the super jump there, don't I?
Are we
yeah,
gonna
you'll
keep
be
our
doing that.
tanks north-south, or are we gonna move it east-west like the picture?
Don't pay attention to the. They do
Okay.
a bunch of weird things with the.
So
it-
Brute
it-
Justice does a
Thunder
flip
gets
over.
taken to Brute Justice tank. I fuck off with Cruise Chase.
Yeah, so if we go to where the chakras, do pass.
We can
Oh, I
put the
guess
first
they-
water wherever we want, really, as long as the second one is opposite of it. It looks like.
I guess they do it at 2. The first water is at 2, actually.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, sorry. I'll be right back.
Because the Brute Justice tank is gonna get ice.
What are these
Wait,
solid
what?
red circles?
According to this picture, it looks like Thunder gets shared with the main tank on Brute Justice.
Yes. I think it was actually that way in Vortexer too.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed.
Let's see, water.
And then that's the shield.
So we
Or
would
is that-
essentially have. I'm gonna put 1, I think, where the.
I'll be right back as well.
Just because it makes a lot more sense to me to have 1 for the first water. Just-
I like how they
It's really
changed
fucking
the
complicated.
main tank into a snowman. What are the 2 red circle things at the bottom
Enumeration,
step
I
10.
think.
at step 10?
I think that's
Oh.
mines.
The mines? Okay.
Well, I thought the claymore icons were the mines.
Holy shit, there's 25 steps, dude.
There are
Yeah.
fire AoEs.
Oh, okay. So the claymores
Will
are
the
the
mines
actual
be
mines, the
static
fire-
positions or?
They spawn on the healer, or the 2 players
Farthest.
from.
So it looks
So-
like Brute Justice tank also handles the mine.
Yes.
But is there any dynamicness to it? I guess like, for example,
I don't think
like,
so because
okay.
we're going to. I mean, the bosses are going to be tanked in the same spot every time.
Okay.
So the
there
mines
sh-
spawn
there
in the same
shouldn't-
spot every time.
There shouldn't be any variation.
Well, spawn in the same spot, assuming most people are baiting them.
Yeah. So essentially, I think our the first step really is to get that first water lightning pass and everything like in the correct positions. And
Okay, so can you run it down? It goes Nissi Whirlwind, and then wait, you posted something in chat, right? With the
Yeah.
timeline? Okay.
yeah.
It feels like I just fuck off in a corner for this entire thing.
You basically do, yeah.
It's this timeline I hear about.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that too.
I'm just looking at the toolbox. But
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I don't have a written out timeline or anything.
Oh, okay. Said that there's timeline.
Can I delete?
A timeline. For
You
tomorrow.
don't have to feel bad.
I
Told
I
today.
had something written for Living Liquid already, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got rezone, so
I vote
Yeah,
T4.
just talking about stuff. We should take our 10-minute now, and then come back, and then we'll
back to the
discuss
10-minute
going
mark.
into like T4 if we want to simulate it, or if we want to continue cleaning up.
It's probably worth going into T4 for. But yeah, it's 10 minutes. So come back at the 10 marker.
Alright, time to stalk my other groups, how they're doing. They raid like exact same time as us. I'm kind of salty because like the whole entire reason I had to search for a group was because they said they're running like 11 Eastern to like 4 Eastern. I'm like, no, I don't. Yeah, and I'm like, no, I don't want to run those times. And now they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna run at like 7:30 East, 8:30 Eastern, and run to like 12. I'm like, wow, gee, thanks guys.
wow.
You guys are great.
Great.
I know, amazing team I have.
If it makes you
Fucking
feel
hell.
less salty, I appreciate it. Because then we'd have to find another melee. Or I would have to play melee, so like, thanks.
We
What's
did
their stream
find
name?
2 of our members too. So
What's your stream name? On watch while I eat.
What? Oh, my other team?
Yeah.
It's Bok Choken. It's Bok Choi's.
Oh, okay. Back to Got you.
Oh, there's also a Black Mage POV as well. I don't like Bok Choi's stream because of his music, and also, like, it's a lot. It's like, I don't like the streamer type, I just want to watch, like, the actual fight, if that makes any sense. I don't really care about him addressing his viewers or anything.
No, man, you
Alright.
gotta yell a lot.
Alright,
Talk to
sorry,
your
I'm
chat.
back. Have we decided on what we're doing?
We're
for
taking
the
a-
first half?
We're taking a 10-minute break.
Okay,
And
sure.
I tried to walk in early and use leg in my favor.
I think they're on limit cut too. I just saw him wipe on limit cut.
Kill anybody actually. I'll show you what
I
happened.
mean, everybody wipes on limit cut though.
I think limit cut will get really consistent now.
We've survived it 2 times now, so hopefully we get more. Oh, no, is it 3? It's either 2 or 3, like, I feel that.
We've gone through it a lot.
Yeah, if that last one I died on the J kick, but otherwise it was fine.
I think we had a healer die there as well.
Yeah, Mika died.
Okay.
Let's just throw all the mitigation at it for now because we don't need it right now.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason why not until we get more consistent limit cut.
We may want to mitigate
Whirlwinds? Oh, that's true.
Water hurts later, but when it's like a 5 stack, I think it's not that bad. But I'm
Was it a
pretty
5
sure...
stack there, Dion? Because I thought it was just you and me.
Well, no, ours,
No,
but I mean the
yeah,
strat is like a 5 stack, is what I mean. Yeah, I think it was like just us. It was unmanageable.
We took like
didn't have enough.
65 cage.
And so many people are playing Dancer and Bard. Should I just not play Machinist?
So Machinist the
They're
most
playing
meta right now?
Dancer and Bard because they're good for the first 2 phases because it's double bosses.
Yeah, I mean that makes
But-
sense.
Oh,
I feel like
Is that
Machinist
gonna
will be
help like
better
later on? Or you can do the it's not like we're having trouble living
Yeah.
liquid. We haven't.
We're having no problems with DPS. There's not really a reason. And I mean, especially if you switch to Dancer, like you're gonna standard step during the ads.
Yeah. I mean, where I'm at it shouldn't hit any other ads, but
No, but
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like, it could literally knock like 60% off
Oh,
your ad
yeah.
just based on variance.
I would say just keep the machinist for now.
Yeah, I think there's no reason to change anything yet. I mean, if anything,
Like-
Ninja is not great in this fight. Trick is like not
Half
as
efficiency.
valuable.
That's true.
It happens with all double boss fights, and all in MNF, your strongest player was Samurai Black because of the split trick attack.
That shit was cool, honestly. Remember when a fucking Red Mage Samurai Paladin comp was top 12 kill for like 2 weeks? That shit was cool.
Paladin. Wait,
So-
Paladin was good back then.
Yeah.
Paladin was only bad in Heaven's Wing.
It won't even let me clip it for some
Let me check what it was then.
So the alpha, beta, blah blah blah, whatever lineup, is that only in that order just so it makes it easier to pick up the one you need? So you don't
Yeah,
actually
it's just
have to be in that. Okay.
It's just in alphabetical order for ease of like being able to visualize it. The group I watch, it bothers me. They treat them like English letters, and
ABCD.
the gamma kind of looks like a Y.
A.
And
Oh.
the delta
Squig.
kind of looks like a D. So they say they do it in alphabetical order, but it's alpha, beta, delta, gamma because they think it's A, B, D, Y. But it's like in
That's
the Greek
hilarious.
alphabet. It's gamma's
Wait, once
third.
we see this a few more times, it'll slow down and we'll start feeling like we have more time to do things.
I mean, we got through
Like,
Chakra, which is nice.
someone remember to upload.
Logs?
Yeah,
Oh, live
I wanna
mode.
just check some stuff. Like when I have time tomorrow at work. If I have time.
I think my logs right now are merged with last night's because I never turn on my computer. Actually, I don't know.
That'd be fine too. Like it's all just data, right?
Here's 200 wipes.
That shouldn't be our strategy anyways.
Have fun.
I'm sure people have tried it.
Oh yeah, we're at 200 lives for the night.
I've died on
Oh,
every
I'm-
No way. I think
We're
our
at 250 our first
not
night.
tonight. I mean, over the last like 2 nights, because he's had.
Oh no, we did
Or
250
way
pulls
more
our
than
first night by
200.
itself. Yeah,
If it's like counting all 3 nights, we're way more than
we're probably
200.
like at 700 to 800 wipes now.
Nah, not 700-800.
I was talking today and yesterday, but.
Well, we did 250. I guess we did a short night yesterday, so maybe.
This is the very first prog group I've been that just straight up chain pulls for most of the night, and it's a lot more exhausting than I thought it would be.
Yeah. There was a time in, I don't remember if it was Sigma, that we literally like we didn't even do a timer. We just like as soon as we spawned in, we just hit the boss. For a while, and then people were like, "Yo, this is too much."
Yeah. I'm getting used to it as we do it more, but it's a very different pace from what I'm used to doing COD.
It's not good to like waste time in between polls. Like,
Oh, yeah, I agree for sure. It's just different, you know.
yeah. I
We're
personally,
making progress, but at least we're making progress.
Yeah, I mean, getting some clean limit cuts in basically one night, like, that's fine. It took a lot of groups. Like I wanted to say, well, this is one of what
Well, we're
Nolan was talking about.
the point where people were starting to, in hours wise, where people were starting to get clean limit cuts. But on the other side, they also had to come up with the strategies from scratch.
Yeah.
Two's wrong.
Oh, it's me. It's me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
They just got massacred.
I saw that too. Two's wrong. Goodbye, half the party.
What are you watching?
My other statics prog.
Oh, okay.
Does Dion, can you tell me my HPS from the last poll we did? The one that got decently far and died to breast water and all that shit.
Hang on, I have to make my overlay not click.
22.9k.
By the way, Ori, were you in
I have
Ishtar's group
26.3.
back in like Sigma?
No.
I'm just
Oh, okay.
wondering why Chet's is so fucking low. Or,
He doesn't heal?
well, no, his DPS is really low.
Oh, I don't know.
But I don't know. It seems like he never uses fucking Rapture.
Bro, where do I start fucking around with this Ishgard craft shit? I haven't paid attention to any of it.
So
Not
like
even
every
level 80.
hours there's like a fate, and you get a shitload of EXP if
I
you
think
do
he-
it, and you get 500.
I think he literally means like, where do you unlock it?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
how do you,
when
how
you
do you get in?
teleport to Foundation, there's
Keep looking
literally
more
like a
gathering
board right in front
level.
of you that tells.
Okay, Foundation. Got
I'm
it.
gathering up 1,000 of each material that I need, so I can just go into craftings.
Car,
I
come
gotta
here.
get all the rewards.
Huh?
I gotta
What?
get carried by a gorilla.
Come here.
Where's here? Am I blind? Oh yeah.
Just get married to him and use the Eternity Ring.
Wait, why are you giving me a million gil?
I'm gonna give you 1,000,000 gil every day until we clear.
Why? I mean, I'll
Can-
take it.
What?
I wanna show you guys.
Question
Alright.
marks?
Karu's gonna be.
I'm gonna be
fucking
rich,
rich.
dude.
I mean,
I was gonna be like,
am-
oops, I killed my doll. Oops, I killed my doll. Oops, I killed my doll.
I mean, I have a ton of gil right now, and I'm not gonna be playing for a while after we clear, so feel like a waste to just keep it.
Okay, so
You should-
Okay, this
Although,
means that
although I'm
somehow-
giving you less incentive to do well, so actually give me that back.
Like you're actually like
I
betting
mean,
against
you want it
our
back,
own product.
No, I don't want it back.
So this is really weird because like.
Go
Alright.
buy me a sick jacket, dude.
Okay, okay,
Like,
okay.
what we-
I think this is a better solution. Out of the money I have left, every day that we don't clear,
And I got
1 mil gets
forward.
taken away.
So I got knocked in the opposite
Oh,
direction
no.
of that game, which is bullshit.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
man,
what's
I've been
going on?
pretty consistent.
Better play out of your
Yeah,
fucking
just-
mind,
just
bro.
look at this clip.
Why?
But what I should have done, if I just
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. What was
But yeah,
what was the
like,
what was the
it depends on you guys.
so that I had
That reminds me, which weapon do you guys think's the best
I should just been
out of the Alex weapons?
I haven't looked at them.
Dark
Wait,
Knight.
is there a
He's
triple
still- I
socket
don't know
again?
who's AFK.
it's
Gordy's
probably
there.
We can see it, can't we?
Yeah.
Sabrina?
Oh, you're talking about the ultimate weapon.
Yes.
The thing is, I shouldn't have-
Which models are they?
There.
10 Anima weapons.
Unless you're, it's the Gunblade.
Who do I talk to?
Gold, and then for Dancer, it's the Shire weapon.
Who do I talk to in Idleshire?
Do we
I don't
say
know.
if we're going to T4 or back in?
Let's go
I think we
T4.
should go to T4.
I freeze the frame. I freeze this. This is the key frame right here.
Hold on, I'll be back on Paladin in a sec.
Jet's already been 10 minutes.
Sometimes I check the progress of this group that kicked me like a year ago, and we're always like ahead of them, and I'm like, nice, it's good shit.
You ever
I
had
feel-
that feeling when you quit a static and tell them they're terrible and never will be, and then they all server jump to your server and stand in front of you dancing and taking pictures and then post it to Reddit?
I mean, that's what they did with UCOB.
Because I'm in the middle. I'm right up against the boss in that pizza slice, so I could actually move up. But yeah, I just had to.
That sounds very specific.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure I won't.
I always try to leave my groups on
I'm
good
just
Where
terms.
do you check those? It's not in Yulmore.
Yeah, same.
an
Yeah,
I
Idle
was
Shire.
at the end of my rope
It's an
because we
idle
were
shop?
on suppression
Yeah.
for 4 months and we were running 4 days a week times 4. And I just couldn't do it anymore.
Alright, so markers.
I mean, do we want to just do what's posted here, or because it will change the markers in terms of like if you're using them for limit cut?
Well, no, considering that no one knows what we're doing,
Really want
let's just all agree to something and we're good.
We already know that, like, in that direction is where you need to go if you're 1 to 4, and one of the pass markers is right here anyway, so you can have that on the. We can still have that, like, side designated.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely want 1 and 2 because this is where first water is, and that's where the second water is.
Where's north in this scenario?
Oh, you're
Where it is. Oh wait.
right. I forget
Oh,
that it
whoa.
spawns you in on the southwest corner.
Yeah, I
of this
didn't
map,
realize that.
So it's
I'm just gonna put the regular markers out and then like can move them as we need them.
Okay, sure. That's fine.
the only thing that the A, B, C, D in this orientation is really used for is to kind of give you a hint of where like each, because there's going to be a point where like each Nissi is like spread around at the cardinals and you have to like pick the right one. So that's the reason there's A, B, C, D on the cardinals for this. But you know, that's just a little helper for that. I have seen one group with Ast. It was Ast Scholar. I think a group did Ast White Mage and they switched the Ast to Scholar.
People already have the preconceived notion that there should be White Mage Scholar for pro, so you're gonna see that a lot. And the people who use Task Scholar are just like.
I want to use White Mage Astro, honestly. Like,
so
you're gonna regret that once you start using it.
B is north, and we'll do our initial like spread positions. It's actually about this width, like that little green ring that's on the inside of the arena in that fight. We basically just want to spread around that, like, pretty tight, but not tight enough that we're risking touching each other.
Using Stal's POV mostly? Just asking.
What?
Stal's POV?
No, we're using this thing that Dion linked in strat.
Yeah, it is basically. I think it's actually almost exactly the same strat, but yeah, I have a little like toolbox thing that's linked in just strat.
Oh, okay.
So does the water and the lightning, do they appear on like a static row?
Lightning will be on a random DPS. Water will be on a random heal.
Yeah. So people are kind of all over the place still, but
so J kick happens, and now we're starting to get into our starting spots for.
ENA is south.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right. So you should be here, Mika, east, because we're using B as a relative.
Isn't it here?
I don't know if ENA is here or not.
I don't think he's here.
Okay, so place your fairy there and pretend it's an A. I used to do this with my turret all the time.
He needs to know the strat too, though. That's the thing.
True, okay. But, for the meantime...
Is the 1 and 2 still staying where they are, or...?
Yeah, so, I mean, we need these marks, because this is where the first water is. And this is where the second water is.
Should it go further back for that water, or does it need to be like that?
I feel like
this is almost in the center.
I feel like you can use 2 and A for the same purpose. You can put
it's a little hard because this arena isn't like the same. I mean, I think it's more like this. And also like our cardinal markers aren't there. So like basically it makes a straight line, like it makes like a straight line from north to the marker to east or to west or whatever.
I don't think we need to use 2 markers here, honestly.
B and C?
No, A and 2.
Oh, just get rid of, yeah.
We can
so the 2 will still be there, like, to represent 2 things. It could represent the 1 to 4 like side and the icy thing.
So at that point, so the next. Okay, now we'll wait for it. NA, because.
Well, the next thing would be
like we pretty much
get our openers, and then the chakram thing happens, and that's when we wait for him to glow and move.
Yeah. I think we pretty much understand like
chakrams and then Nissi pass.
So we can pretty much like start with the first Nissi pass, and then because the water is like right after that.
Okay, this guy's here now.
All right.
This guy. Wow.
Yep.
So we get in the middle, the hawk blasters go off, the photons go off, the inner cardinals rotate counterclockwise to pass Nessie. And then at that point we can, water and lightning will go out. I need to see what.
So Nissi has been passed at this point.
Yeah.
Then
Squares, water, plus lightning, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And
so
then
essentially the tanks need to kind of, I guess, look at this thing to get the. So it looks like they have it.
Yeah. So I kind of understand where I'm going. I'm going
Yeah,
over
so you have it
here.
over here. So the water is in the first stack, and Cruise Chaser
So
is basically
water goes to 1.
Cruise Chaser is going to be like over here, opposite of the water stack. It looks like.
Mhm.
So this is where ENA would be.
So
and me and ENA would do lightning over here.
Oh, okay.
isn't
So
it?
lightning is only 2.
Oh,
Alright,
wait, no, it's not. No, I share.
No,
with-
you
I
do.
share with
You do
you.
lightning with
Yeah,
Yuki.
you should be with me.
Yeah. we're
And
all
you
over
should
here.
stand on
Right.
the north side so it doesn't clip on the water
Yeah.
accidentally.
So person with water on the waymark, everyone else around.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
the problem is also
do-
the problem is also during this you still have your Nissi, so you can't touch each other. So you have to make sure that you're like the area is pretty wide, but just be
So the
careful.
way we
that
can
you don't-
do that, we'll have like whoever has like the water, they can be on like this corner, and then we have like a corner for every.
Well, the thing is, the water explosion is like
It's huge.
it's
pretty
it's
massive.
around the radius that Mao and I are making right. Like you got a lot of room.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it
it's
was that
actually
big.
It's
really
quite big. Yes.
Yeah.
Thunder is also that big.
So like we don't have to be right on top of it. We can do basically just a loose
Yeah.
spread. Once you get to a spot that's within the circle, just stop. That way, then everyone else can just adjust around you.
Okay, and this
Like having
happens at the same exact time as the lightning pass?
Yes.
Yes.
Water
Yes.
and lightning explode at the same time.
Okay,
can count that
so so that happens, right? So lightning is now on Yuki, and water is on one of us randomly.
A random person, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm water now. So what? There's like the
So-
fire thing next, right?
So now there's a water spout here, so you all have to get away from that. And yeah, this is also where the healers are gonna bait. The healers are
So
gonna
healer
bait
should be
their
on the
stuff
south side.
Yeah. So both Mika and Mao will be south, and they'll get AOE's, and then I think it's they get AOE's, and then when they move out, the mine drops on them. I think is how that works.
Yeah, so you get, I think you'll get 2 mines. You get like you'll get the regular mine, and then you'll get the invisible.
Yeah.
So the regular mine drops, then you dodge it, and then you get the invisible mine.
And
Assuming that's what
the rest of us are going to be over here prepping for enumeration. While that's happening, we'll be hitting Cruise Chaser mostly, I guess, or the range can hit whoever.
Oh,
Is
so
that
you,
what those 2 yellow circles at step 10 are?
Yeah,
I'm in,
that
I'm
should
on
be
second.
enumeration.
Do both bosses have to die?
Yes.
Yes,
At the-
and they have to die, I think, at like the same time. At least
Man,
I've seen groups
I'm
do it
gonna
at the same
be
time.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the enumerations being on the edge like that. I would.
Yeah, I mean they don't have to be like we've
They can
got-
be like
Put them in the middle.
Yeah, I would like to put them
vertical.
in the middle so that we have access to both bosses.
Yeah, and I mean that's closer for the healers too, because they have to run over with us.
okay. So let's say
We'll
there's
just need to
an
split them up.
enumeration stack right here, right? And then the other one could be like right here. So they're like a little closer and more sound.
Yeah. So it's gonna basically be up to us to spread these out. It's gonna be on 2 of the DPS randomly.
if it's on me and you, Dion, what do you want to do?
So assuming we're doing like basically middle and then like slightly west, I guess, are like our 2 spots for them.
Do you want me to be further towards the center?
Should we do one enumeration on one boss and other enumeration on others?
Well,
Yeah.
the other
to
boss.
maintain melee
the-
uptime?
Well, I mean the other boss is all the way over here, and also the tank
Before-
for this boss is going to be grabbing mines, so it's like moving and.
Okay.
should just
Talk
be-
about like enumeration spots and like uptime and everything. Can we just get an idea how this mechanic works exactly before we change?
In what relation? The enumerations? Because, like, I know a priority system we can do if it's always on 2D. So, like, you have, like, the middle one, and then you have, like, this one, right? And then Mao and Mika can pick one, and they'd be priority for...
Well,
Uh,
Mal and Mika will always be in two. I mean, the easiest way I think is for them to just be in like
For us to be in
Always
one
in
circle
West,
together with one DPS and the rest of the DPS fuck off to the other enumeration
I
circle, right?
also don't know how big those explosions are. The mine explosions. I don't know
Okay.
if they're gonna kill anyone.
It should be the same size.
So, is
as
there
the
any
gold
reason that
stuff.
Cruise Chaser needs to be West? Can we keep it at A
well, I'm j- it's,
for until enumeration resolves? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of freedom of positioning for Cruise Chaser here.
Because I'm gonna like. So if Yuki's has lightning and he has to take mines after we drop them, he'll be on the south side. It's safer for us to be on northwest, right? So just like one enumeration on one flank, other on the other flank, and then we can designate, healers with enumeration stack on one side, on the like back right flank, for example, and all DPS on the back line, right? And then let that resolve.
well, you can't have all DPS.
Well, 3 DPS.
Yeah.
And then we can work out a priority from there.
You don't need to though. We already have the priority.
Wait,
No, I mean
Is
we have to
there-
decide which of the two DPS is going to be right or left.
Yeah, but that's a simple call out, right? Because it's completely random which DPS gets it. So if we just call out, hey, if one person says right, then the other one goes left, right?
Yeah, I mean that's
Everything
fine.
else is static because me and Miko will always go. And
yo, are these enumerations always 2 pairs of 3?
Yes.
Yes. So it's like piss
Okay.
easy. It's static, right?
Oh,
So,
it's
like, we
always
can-
3? Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be like 2 and 3 or like...
No,
you know,
it's
like
always
the old ones. Alright.
it's always 3 and 3.
So does that make sense? What I'm trying to say, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was like,
So
there's no way. Just make a priority. Okay, I did not know it was
Essentially,
3 and 3. That's
we
easy.
would just have like one DPS with enumeration would like call right, for example, and the healers will just go right with them, and all the other DPS will just be on the left.
I'm gonna watch this clip real quick.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
There is a Nissy pass right after the enumeration also.
Yeah, you have to go to your partner. So if you're partnered with the tank that's tanking like the mines, you gotta go to.
No, you can pass to anyone that isn't
I
marked.
thought
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's only
you
after.
don't wanna keep the beta thing.
yeah, you're gonna end up with 2 different debuffs.
Just pass with someone that doesn't. Yeah.
But the problem is there are 2 healers in there with us, and then like somebody has to go, like 2 people are gonna have to run out to the 2 tanks to.
Just make it the melees.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Wait, but I thought you
can't.
needed
You
all
cannot
4
pass. You
buffs.
can't pass to anyone because you're gonna double up on debuffs. If you double up on debuffs, you fail gambling later on. You see
Well,
what I'm
no.
saying?
So your
So you have to
gap,
have-
your thing falls off. That's why there's another pass. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
when you-
getting
when
it
you
from your
pass-
partner.
Yeah, like
The
you have.
second-
It starts with an initial like 35-second timer. You pass it to the other partner when it's at like 5 or whatever, and then your 5 ticks down, and then it's gone, and the other person has it. So you're free to take
Yes,
whatever
but
Nissy at that point.
There is overlap, isn't there? Or
For
at
like
the second...
5 seconds, it's not.
Yeah, but on the second, like, what if there's overlap? Okay, wait. Maybe I'm getting this.
I think you're getting confused because it drops off after the pass.
It does drop off. Okay.
Yes.
At that point, only 4 people have Nissy, and 4 people are free of debuffs.
Okay,
And they can take whatever. So essentially, the ranged, you probably end up just pairing off the ranged with their
Healers, and then the melees with the tanks. Oh, since Ine's on, you can take Ine and I'll get Yuki. Or, yeah.
That's fine, sure.
And then if we both get enumeration, I'll
We're
be...
just gonna have one as a DPS call right or left, I guess.
Okay.
Kind of like the Thunder and like the first Thunder and now.
By the way, while enumeration and mines are going off, the tanks have to freeze the NATO at 1, I believe.
It's the brute justice tank.
Yeah, I got it. Is this the one that expands? Yeah, it is.
It is.
Alright. Well, one tank has to freeze the puddle and the other tank has to pop the mines.
No, you.
Yeah.
The tank who freezes the puddle also pops the mine. So like,
Judging by this, it looks like the ice goes first, and then they can go get the mine.
yeah.
Yeah. It looks like. Is there a
Judging by this,
so,
Oh,
is there
that
a
one is
reason
the-
why Cruise Chaser needs to constantly be up?
Okay, hold on. That's that clip. It looks like the paladin who was holding Cruise Chaser got the ice.
Random? I don't know.
Can't really tell because they're both stacked, but it looks like the paladin on, from what I can see. Yeah, it looks like the person. Yeah,
And then it looks like the
it looks
gunbreaker
like
took
the paladin got the ice, and the other tank went and grabbed the mines.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cruise
I mean, the
Chaser
thing
does
is-
the shield thing.
The thing is, at that point, like the Cruise Chaser tank is basically like doing nothing in this strat, so he can pretty much be wherever. Like if he
Yeah.
gets the ice, he can do the ice, and if
Yeah.
he doesn't, he can get the mines. So he's pretty much free to do whatever he wants.
So that's so it's not really a big deal either way.
Yeah, so it's gonna be one tank does one mechanic, and then the other tank is gonna do the other. I don't know if it's the same people each time or not, but we have enough freedom that you can just do whatever you.
I think everyone feels comfortable after like till chakra, right? Like after chakra and then photon and then do the pass. It's pretty free there. And then this is the next step.
Yeah,
And
I don't
then-
think we should really like sit here and work out too.
Yeah.
much.
Let's see if we get farther than this and then work it out after that, okay?
Yeah, I'm done.
Let's see if we work out mines enumeration.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing was understanding where to put some of this stuff.
Are we positioning like the
Are you guys positioning the tanks? Or positioning the bosses?
Because I can do the whole thing where I drag it to the west and like eat the lightning first. And then because I think both tanks need to be near just in case for the ice.
For the ice, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, and it looks like so where enumeration is in this timeline is mainly there just so you're ready for the water stack afterwards. It's so the casters don't move for the water stack after, and people aren't moving everywhere. So I think that's the whole reason for that enumeration stack location. And then after that, the brute justice tank should be the one grabbing the mines for sure. So it might be better to swap there because you want the brute justice to be at that spot to hit the tornado. I don't know if I'm explaining this well.
No, that makes sense.
So I think what happens is if we have but then the lightning pass. I think the lightning pass will have to adjust. I think
Wait,
whoever's got.
Oh,
bro,
don't,
it's just like
someone
ace.
don't accept.
Okay, withdrawing. It's just like A6. If you have water resist, you go take lightning.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
So
what I mean
whichever-
is you might have to like pick between like which tank if we swap.
Oh. As long as we're vocal about which tank has lightning, that shouldn't be an issue, right?
We always know that the healer who has first water will go stack for the second lightning.
Yeah, so you just have to. So basically, you always have to find me, and I may be taking Cruise Chaser or maybe taking Brute Justice, is what I mean. So I may not be in the same position every single.
So is it always the healer? Because one of the healers get the water, then the other. I think so.
Always starts on a healer.
So like the other healer that didn't get the water down can take lightning, or
No,
it's the other.
healer who got watered down the first
Yeah,
time
that's what.
gets
Yeah,
lightning the second time.
yeah.
Yeah. So like everyone else stacks.
Wait, so to
it
be
doesn't matter.
clear, what our debuff dictates which boss?
The only time that we swap is like if whoever gets. If you have ice, you take Cruise Chaser. If you don't have anything, then you take Brute Justice
And the bombs.
and the bombs.
Okay.
Yeah, you take Brute Justice and then run at the bombs. So that's the only time where we swap.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to run through it and see how our positions feel and what we need to tweak and stuff.
So is it like this? 1 is first water, A is second water. And then A.
Sorry, one is first water and A is A should be farther down.
From this diagram, it looks like whichever tank is tanking Brute Justice that took the lightning gets the ice. But
Yeah, but we just watched a clip where the Cruise Chaser tank had ice.
Yeah. And I don't know if they swapped there or not. But the Gunbreaker is currently tanking Brute Justice in this clip and has lightning. And then the Paladin is the one that got the ice.
I mean, it seems pretty likely that that's random, because that was random in Vortexer also.
And yeah, if that's the case, then you would want to swap. But I don't know how fast those mines explode anyway. I don't know if it... Well... Yeah. It's just a Brute Justice positioning thing. And that's it.
So do we just want to have like the rest of our markers where they were for consistency?
Yeah, I would prefer if we have the rest of the markers where they were. Can we not move the one further down? Is that not possible?
I would like to down as well, like over here.
Yeah. The thing with that is I think the arena shrinks in the second phase. I think it shrinks to here.
Oh, it doesn't?
And we're going to have to hide behind this ice.
that should still be fine.
The arena looks
I think
pretty
you want to
bad.
have her like right around.
We also have to line up. So like the fourth person is going to be like here.
You want it like here?
Definitely does not shrink. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
But at the same time though, if you're tanking the boss at D and the ice is here, you're not gonna have enough room for everyone. It has to line up so that you have enough room to the wall for a line.
Well, like, you don't need to line up super far. Like, one person can be here, second person can be here. We don't need to, like, space them.
I know, but what is the benefit of us putting this one farther out? See what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for us to be this tight when it's really risky to be touching each other, right? So why don't we just make it right here and give us a wider angle so that we have more room to line up?
Only thing that could be iffy is water explosion radius, but I think this is just enough space. We'll see. I think we can tweak it as needed. Let's get there first.
So, are we all on the same page?
Mm-hmm.
Do we need B and C? Or...
I personally don't, but if we're not using it for anything else right now, why not put it?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go through this really quickly. This is the mechanics that happen. There are 4 different Nissies. If you get 2 different Nissies at once, everyone will die. Do not get 2 different Nissies at once. Only have 1 Nissie at a time. The lightning stack should only be between 2 people, and no more than that. If you die with a lightning debuff, everyone dies. If you die with a water debuff, everyone dies. To kill the tornado, you face Brute Justice at the water tornado, and not the ice, only the water one. And I think
Oh, that would be A, right? Because the first one we freeze.
Yeah,
the first one we freeze.
So
You
it's
do
A.
not- You do not face brute justice at that. You face brute justice at the water tornado that is spinning and not frozen. I just want to be really clear about that. Because limit cut. And was I missing anything else? Mines look like they don't knock you back. I didn't see if they were using arm's length. I'm just gonna check that real quick if the gunbreaker used arm's length. Okay, he did not use arm's length. And he popped every single cooldown. Okay, cool.
I think I saw
I'm sorry.
another group of the tank invulned to take those mines.
They did hurt really badly. And I guess the only other thing is for the cruise chaser shield, you have to attack the front.
That thing's back? Oh my lord.
Yes.
Yeah, I mentioned it's at like the end of that last clip we looked at.
Yeah, you must attack the front of cruise chaser. Am I missing anything else? Is there any other mechanic that has like weird nuances that I have to explain before we run?
I just noticed something. The second water, we actually want it closer to the wall. Because, that one, we're just gonna get rid of anyways, right? We're not using it at all. But if it's like this, right now, the flamethrower angle will cover more of the room. Whereas if it's closer to a wall, it'll cover less of the room. Like, the flamethrower angle, so it's safer. So like, just have A just like closer to the wall, like right here, and it should be good. That way, we are less likely to die to flamethrower.
So put the second.
Second one's at,
second water
yeah,
tank.
near the wall. Yes. So if one is the first water.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because I will be, if I have brute justice, I will be like tanking pretty much right here. So I would have to like angle it to hit the water.
Okay.
Okay, are there any questions? Anything at all? Oh, hi, welcome back, DM.
Well, I've been back.
Oh, okay, sorry, I just read the
That was
message.
7 minutes ago.
I just want to say welcome back belated, okay?
I appreciate you.
Can we get a new Dragoon?
Damn.
Do you want double summoner? Do you want monk? What do you want?
I'll go.
No, I just want a new Dragoon. I don't want anything else.
I'll go Dragoon, bro.
Can we go?
Yes, let's swap.
Can we do a summoner, red mage, black mage?
I don't have red mage leveled or black mage.
Summoner, red mage,
Go blue
black
mage.
mage.
Okay.
We could do black mage summoner. We could technically do black mage summoner.
Give me 1 day
chatter.
to.
Oh, you need a day's break? Okay.
No, give me a day to pug black mage phase 1, then I'll probably bring it in here if you want.
It's mostly memeing, but it's up to you.
Crit 200k.
I don't think we'll see a situation.
Strong right now.
Yeah, it kind of is. Kind of feels like if you're not bringing summoner, feels like you're kind of gimping yourself if you don't bring summoner too.
Yeah, especially with double target fights.
And considering the way that they nerfed or buffed summoner,
I still can't believe they didn't get nerfed.
nerfed, kind of same.
Like, I think Summoner deserves to be like the like middle of the pack for the casters, but like it shouldn't be like.
Apparently, Samurai is extremely broken.
It is.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I'm
Like,
actually.
badly broken.
Broken as in like OP or broken as in unplayable?
Like OP. It's like
Does a shitload of
it's
damage.
like 3.5% higher than the worst melee.
Which is still ninja, I think.
Yeah, it is ninja.
constantly cucked.
I'm bad. I ran into the boss instead of running out.
I kind of hope.
I don't think we're okay. Yeah.
No, we're not
I
okay.
kind of hope Samurai stays strong, so I get to play Samurai next Savage if I'm stuck on melee again.
Doesn't make sense though for like utility DPS to have worse raid DPS, if that makes any sense. I always felt that weird. Like, why? What's the point of playing utility DPS? Not only are you worse in pugs, you're also worse in statics. Isn't that valid?
Make the first hit of every combo does 100 potency. Second hit of every combo does 200 potency. Third hit of every combo does 300 potency.
I just find that to be awful.
Potency.
I guess,
There are no buffs.
Every class is the same. No, every class is a Realm Reborn Paladin. You want
doesn't it kind of feel like that right now? That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
Though.
kind of.
Oh, not for me. Do all kinds of shit, man.
I mean, I'm a ranged main, so like, you know, things are sort of different, I guess.
I don't even have
No,
a
nothing
combo.
can ever compare to a Realm Reborn. Don't even try.
I am fucking up so much.
It's okay. Just cozy, consistent liquid man.
Like what? More on boss.
Oh,
Oh, my bad. I kind of like hesitated.
Oof.
We did.
I've been fucking up this whole entire time. I've been like telling myself to do things, but I don't do them. It's awful.
it takes me a few pulls to get used to that.
On the bright side, if you fuzz your opener like I fuzzed my shield, if it doesn't cause everyone to die.
Same, so I don't even bother talking about it. Except when we're like not doing anything. I just want to complain.
I have to complain every time I do any wrong button.
I have to complain every time Dion's trick attack is like half a second late.
It's true, he does.
I press blasting zone. Where's trick attack?
Yeah, I noticed if I don't delay my wildfire by like a half second, it doesn't get affected by trick.
Well, it sucks to be you then, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm not saying to like move it. It's in a like a very fine spot. It's
I
just
literally can't do it half a second earlier, I'm sorry.
no. I'm not asking you to. I'm adjusting to it. Cause
I'm sorry
you know how
all would rather
yesterday,
me leave. I see how it is.
yesterday I asked if Ori dragon sighted me because I had a 60k wildfire, and I was like, where the fuck did that happen? I figured out why.
Oops, I hit wrong buttons.
I did it again. Whatever.
It's okay, you can pretty much spam 1, 2, 3 and just do mechanics, and it probably would still die.
I'd be bored to death, dude.
I mean, I'm not saying to do it, I'm just saying it's okay.
Good on DPS. Oh right, and never mind, I'll tell you later.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Odds, look at the wall.
7,
Oh,
You're in the wrong
8.
position,
wait, I was 3.
Yeah, you went to the south side.
Oh.
Yeah, our markers are not the same as before. That's it's like
It's just gonna change a little.
No, it's okay. I was looking in the wrong direction. That's my...
I actually didn't realize until when the cut started.
They don't have to be there. I just have to get used to them not being there. I just
I
have to
would
look
like
between
them
the.
to be. I would like them to be there until like there's something that forces it.
I am in the same agreement.
I really wish they would let you like set waypoints like with coordinates by a macro or something. So
Does
it'd
the
be really
program
handy to be
still
able-
work?
Be really handy to be able to like switch those up like in the middle of a fight with just pressing a button.
There is a program out there that does that. If it's still maintained.
Isn't it technically against the TOS?
Crazy things for the dragon deck. But yeah, I mean, all of this is against you.
I mean, like, okay, but I wish that was in like in-game macros. So
I feel you.
oops.
Feed. Freaking ads.
Yeah, sorry, they had to be moved at that.
You're fine.
I'm gonna die of that.
You're living.
We're on boss.
Watch the order, never mind.
Watch the markers. 1 is not relevant. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, wait.
5,
Oh, never mind.
6,
Caro,
7,
Just the fourth.
8,
Oh.
you stopped at 3.
9,
Okay, you're right. You're right.
10.
Trying to keep the comms clear while that's going on.
Right. I don't know why I thought it was 7. Okay, so on that last set of splashes in A, you're missing the Cure 3. That's why you were dropping so low, and I didn't notice up until now. Just stand in the boss's hitbox.
Sure.
It doesn't really matter how far out you are.
Doesn't change how the cleave is. As long as you don't turn it weird.
Anyway.
No pull, no pull.
No pull.
Okay.
Mika said BRB in chat.
Oh,
Oh, time for another restroom break. Cause coffee
actually,
makes me go.
I didn't get tea today, so I'm not peeing as much.
Yeah, even if you mess up limit cut, I think we should keep voice comms quiet because if everyone else makes it through, we can still res and still prog through Brute and Cruise Chaser.
Yeah, and trying to talk about stuff distracts people from the counting explosions and whatnot.
Distracts people from counting explosions and distracts people from remembering what their actual number was.
Yeah, that's true. I
I'm
think
back.
that happened before.
Oh, never mind. We just go then.
So okay, somebody's probably peeing.
Odds are to a
Somebody
right check
probably-
at any given
How
time.
many people in the world right now do you think are peeing right?
Are
Like
peeing
at this
right
exact
now.
moment?
A lot.
Yeah, probably
I
a
hope they
lot.
enjoy it. Oh, they all have a good pee.
I feel like all peas are good peas.
I don't know. There's the burning ones.
Yeah, as long as you're
What?
genetically healthy.
Yep.
What, doesn't everyone just get normal burning peas from time to time?
Just. Is it blood?
What, you mean it's not supposed to be?
How else am I supposed to get it out?
Yeah, every so often your body just produces a bunch of excess blood, and you gotta like get it
That would
out.
be
You're not using it.
horrifying.
I'm not a female.
Ayo. Who needs that?
I watched that dragon fire hit my doll. I like visibly cringe.
I forgot to use that.
Or on boss.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Getting an A.
Protein positions relative to C. Inner green circle. Move closer, NA.
Wait.
Go, 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 go. Go in.
Getting up.
Water. Mika. Mika countdown. Oh wait. Fuck. Pass
You have
first.
to do the pass.
6,
Hello,
5.
I have thunder.
let's check the radius.
Me and
You
Yuki.
didn't take my debuff. That's why I pulled
I mean,
you.
that's good
Yeah.
enough.
You didn't take the Nissy, that's why I pulled.
Oh right, I was supposed to pass with you. Whoops, my bad.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Like once the photon
Okay.
happens, we do the pass and then we do the
Oh.
water.
It looks like Sakor might not be fast enough. So maybe just soil and wings will be okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. Let me review my VOD, because I don't know why. I think I know
Is that
why.
okay with you, Danae?
What? Sorry. Say that.
Wings there for us?
The J kick?
Yeah, the J kick. I don't
Yeah.
need it on
Well, I
this.
was dead.
Move out.
Yeah, he was dead, and I tried to
Can't
tack
reveal my
'cause I
VOD.
forgot to use tack earlier, but it was too late.
Yeah, swings there is the plan.
Just a reminder, if
Okay,
you're
okay.
5'6", you don't need to like continue moving forward after your thing. Because that's what
If
died
anything,
to
it's
this,
safer
was
to
running
like
into,
stay there.
2,
yeah. So like, he just ran
3.
into our charge.
Yeah.
4, 5. Okay, I'm good. Sorry.
Did you find out what happened?
I moved in as 1. Immediately after I got clawed, I got hit by Mika's. So that's on my end. Basically, don't run in
Me and
immediately.
Mika's were also backwards, technically.
What do you mean backwards?
If it was backwards, then you probably got hit by mine already. If that was your partner.
I was ahead of Vinay instead of behind.
Oh,
No way she hit
I
you.
think
It
I
would've
broke
been me.
liquid.
wait, what?
We're
Oh,
okay, we're okay.
Oh, fuck!
I
Sorry,
can't
take that,
believe we're
yeah.
okay.
we're not okay.
Okay,
Damn it, Karu!
this wasn't my fault.
It wasn't his fault.
Don't. We're not okay.
We're very not okay.
Mao,
My
I gotta,
tab button did a thing where it
Mao,
didn't
I
want
gotta
to
ask you, man. Is rescuing me just like some sort of Pavlovian response to something going wrong now?
No,
Yeah.
don't worry. He rescues everyone.
Oh, well,
I haven't been
it's like
rescued.
it's either you or Yuki, because it's the easiest. So just hit
Wow.
up or down.
Okay, I thought
call
we weren't
Yuki
special,
easy.
but
Yeah.
Yuki's easy, dude.
I feel attacked.
You know, I just feel more comfortable rescuing my Asian brethren.
Yeah, Mao and I go with
Yeah, I'm not Asian at all.
I feel attacked.
Same.
Uh-huh. I mean, you can't be Asian. You think we all sound alike.
What?
I mean, you have a thing for like against Canadian.
But yeah, but that's like normal.
That is normal.
Ask any Canadian, they'll say French Canadians are the worst.
I
Back
mean,
me
well,
up here.
true, but most of the time it's towards like their own
People
kind.
seem to hate French people in general.
Because French people are dicks, dude. Like,
Oh, I hear a lustrum.
Opinions
Getting
expressed
hard.
on this stream do not represent the streamer.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't care about that.
Just don't throw your cat. Or do you?
Wait, why would anyone throw the?
As long as your
We're-
tits.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I think we're dead.
I'm all of it.
Yeah, I went a little gung ho on Meg, would say.
I'm shocked I got hit by that Brody.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by all the blatant racism.
Well, we should shut up if we want to prog? Or is it okay? I personally don't mind shit talking during this at least.
I mean, I do if we die.
How about not
Only
at
a
Dell's?
problem if we die.
Dolls is serious think time. Put on your big brain caps.
I do the same thing every time.
Same.
It doesn't have any variance anymore.
Ow.
Okay, that was too much on liquid?
Yeah, that was a hand of hand.
Yeah, too much on liquid then.
Sorry.
can feed.
I usually try to feed like a little early there, but it's very hard because of the boss is like in the wall. So I usually like get it in like the path of the boss.
It's actually a miracle I survived that.
Yeah.
Good to kill.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Middle. We can recover.
The 3 people who are dead are the res.
Was that you or me, Mika?
Oh, that was me. I was
Okay.
like
Just making
a
sure.
foot too far for.
Got this.
Remember, use the lights. Stand on the lights.
Yep. I just eyeball which light I'm going to and just park my ass there.
Damage.
I can get.
Liquid. Boss.
No movement. Let me get up.
Am I good?
I just wanted you to avoid cascade damage.
Yeah.
I got
I was slow. Someone's died. Fuck.
Oh.
I was slow. Fuck. I need to train myself how to play even when I'm like behind GCs or anything. Just do mechanics and I'm fine.
It's hard because when you actually have everything mapped up and then have to deviate from it, it gets weird.
Usually when that happens, I'll just like repeat like a split shot.
Must be nice not having combos.
It is a combo though.
Watch out, we got some feely craft over here.
We're good.
What?
We weren't
6%.
good. The ham was at 6 and boss was at like 1.
I should have hit the hand
Boss
a little
wasn't
more.
even at 1. Boss was dead.
Yeah, boss actually did that.
6.
We're pissed.
I'm pissed.
If my DPS spotted, that wouldn't have happened. So when the split HP, it just splits his current HP when he splits,
Yeah, it just
right?
splits his current HP.
Alright. I like how after like 2 of you pop a pot.
Well, you know, the challenge is issue.
Why would you not pop a pot? Because of Gil?
Let's do a run with pots next time. Next run, and let's see where we got.
I don't
Like,
think it really would change anything.
I
Well,
think it
let's
would
see.
change up for, yeah, exactly. It's worth testing because
Yuki? Instant tether?
I got hit
it's
by
worth
2.
it's worth testing because that's the pace we'll be at, you know? Like, so we should see what pace we're gonna be at.
I mean, I didn't pot on the opener of UCOB or.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily the pace we're going to be at. Like, if we want to pot during the second phase, for example, like during that opening.
Yeah, because like Uwu was like, we only
This-
really potted if we needed to catch up on some.
Like this DPS check is nothing. Like, we're going to hit it easy, so.
And then of course there's making sure that we would have the pot for like the reopener for Ultima or for like Golden Bahamut especially.
Yeah, that was the big DPS check.
Like it was so massive that like you would hold your like, I had to hold Battle Litany for like the entire.
I'm just curious.
Oh no, like we can do it. I don't mind. It's literally just a pot. It's like 12k or something.
Yeah, I just gave you a mill. You can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Come on, boss.
Getting Mao. Add on. Yo, move, balls, move.
It should be fine. Don't be to the left side.
Nope. Hit the
Oh.
boss.
Fuck.
Really?
Or right side.
Yeah,
Pretty
because
big
remember
hitbox.
you pull the boss a little forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so just pull it like more northeast
That can pull it to
instead
the
of
other
like
side.
right to the
Yeah.
no, don't pulling it to the
No,
other
I
side
mean
will
a
resolve
little
the same
to
problem.
the other side, and then pull it to the same corner we're in now.
Huh? What do you mean?
So instead of pulling it a little straight forward, if I pull it a little forward into the other side, and then pull it to where it should
Just
bait
pull it
the
on
ball.
D.
Okay.
I face pulled too early.
Oh, this isn't an opener.
I hit my Nebula earlier.
They're pretty equal.
How? Okay.
Got Mao.
Hand of pain. Oh, hand
No,
of
it was
parting.
parting.
Kind of parting.
So I was gonna say they're only 1% off. There's no way.
Started with the PA, so I got fucked up.
Potion makes my opener so fucking powerful. Oh my god.
Yeah, potion feels good. I like seeing the big number.
I'm not
Maybe
doing
I'll
that
use
again
it.
though. I'm cheap.
I'm just using up my G2 infusions. That one hurt. Bitch.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god, we're alive.
That was very scary.
Yeah, I had to beat it early because got a little lost.
Okay.
Well,
On boss. On boss.
More on hands.
we're good.
Or okay, you can hit the liquid.
Got in there. This is gonna suck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, my bad.
9, 10. Can't recover.
Bloodbath. Featherfoot.
Perfect dodge. Shade shift.
Do I have shade shift? Or is it for those Proteans?
But yeah,
Why
that
is
was
it
my
all
bad,
damage
Mika. I thought I was 5, but I was 6. Counting is apparently very difficult.
I had the same problem, like one pull as well. Don't worry about.
Sorry, what did you say? Last bowl or
Oh,
Did
weird.
you-
He was saying he made that same mistake one pull.
oh, okay.
Yeah, don't you remember Yuki? I thought I was 5 when I was 6. I was partnered with you.
I remember that.
My favorite is still when me and Yuki thought we were each other's numbers. So we positioned correctly, just if we were correct.
We were not correct.
Yeah. But it had the feedback as if we were correct because we
Yeah.
were both in the spot.
Feel real good about it, and then eat shit.
Pretty much.
I'm bad.
Got
Got
him,
you,
someone.
I can get. Okay, you got it.
Goodbye to you.
And I'm hard raising card.
Oh wait, that's
Oh,
genius!
I tried.
Aw.
Oh, I can't provoke both.
Tragic.
We're doomed.
It's over.
Oh, why did I take that?
Do one more pull.
Man, I'm
50 more pull.
Hollow cover damage. That would have been
Well,
like
I
the
just,
greatest
if I was
thing.
capped, it would have been fine. So let's just display Mao for my genius move backfire.
Wait, what happened? Why am I blamed?
Oh, I died because I covered card.
Oh. I mean,
That's
I already
somehow-
banned you once, like 30 seconds before that. You know what would be really cool if you overheal, it just turns into a shield.
There's
Okay, just-
actually a legendary in WoW that used to do that. It's pretty cozy. There's also a shaman ability called Cloudburst Totem, where it just like eats up
Mhm.
people's healing for a bit, and then just
Yep.
it's pretty fun. You literally steal other people's HPS, and they can't do anything about it.
That's a poggers.
actually talk.
Imagine worrying about
I
HPS.
did healing last time I went back to WoW, and it was the worst.
This is the last pull of the night, so let's try to just like get one.
Yep,
focus
sorry.
on- Oh, mine's dead. Yeah.
One more?
Hard crit.
And more?
But yeah, healers in WoW is, I don't know, all you do is heal. Just
Not
press
anymore.
your buttons non-stop.
Not
I
anymore.
mean, healers still do DPS in that game. It was a very hard to like convince people to actually, because people are so like used to like healers doing literally nothing. As well as like in vanilla, it was very hard for a healer to DPS unless you're a priest, because then you can use.
Wait, so even if they, couldn't you just bring less healers if the healers were good?
Yes.
Well, you still needed,
Most people did.
like, but a lot of the time, like comps would just drop.
Healing
that's
dungeons
the
as a
first to
disc
drop.
priest was the worst experience of my life.
Why?
Like-
That's the most
Didn't-
meta mythic healer right now.
Alright, dolls are coming up, let's focus. Fucking come back here.
Maybe if you ask it nicely.
This thing is far too stupid for me to be nice. Yeah, and I can't go ham on the hand this round.
Oh, we need more on boss like immediately.
Yeah.
Nice. Aggro. I got.
Oh. Wait, I had it?
You have both, yeah.
AoE too strong.
But
Do we want to do one more poll?
I
'Cause
wanna
it's
do
like
one
3
more.
minute polls anyway.
Yeah, I would like to see one more limit cut.
Yeah.
We're doomed. I don't know what happens.
Oh, should
Healers
I
got doubled?
Doll back?
Somebody got doubled.
I got.
Both the
instead of-
healers just...
Yeah, instead of like, can you inch towards my original, the west puddle instead? BM?
Yeah,
So-
I normally do. I don't know what I was doing with my movement.
So, do you guys want to do another poll or?
Yes.
This is last, no matter what.
Yeah.
Down 4k HP, good luck. Healers just.
I mean, I respect the fact that if anyone wants to not go past one, because it is late for people.
I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, so it's. I don't know.
Exactly. That's what
A little rough.
That's why I'm like. If you just want to call it, I wouldn't really blame you.
Oh shit.
Oh, whoops, this is the other thing.
This is
That's it, friends.
Alright, good night.
It's scuffed.
Bit of
Alright, I'm
potatoing for 10 minutes. But,
fucking
yeah,
getting tired.
it's not a big deal.
Good job, guys. Or good job tonight.
Are we going tomorrow?
We're going
What are we doing
tomorrow night.
tomorrow?
We're going tomorrow night. Ideally, since we're not going Saturday, let's just like if no one has work on Saturday morning, let's go as long as we can.
Dion said he's busy during the Saturday noonish.
Yeah, but
time.
his stuff starts at what, like noon, right, Dion? EST.
Oh,
Is he here?
yeah. I don't really know. I don't have a schedule, but I mean,
Mhm.
like,
Are
yeah.
you okay to go a little later tomorrow night if we can?
Yeah, I mean, I can go as late as we want. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Just because I don't think we're gonna end up raiding Saturday, just given
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it's not a big
timeline.
deal. It's just a Saturday, take a break, go out,
Exactly,
get some like pizza or something.
It'll be
I've
nice
been
to have a
I've been
day
telling
off.
my workplace to give me Saturday nights off for like fucking 5 months now, and yet shit like this still happens. It infuriates.
No one respects what you want.
Yeah, I've been there.
Not you
for-
specifically, just in general.
Yeah, yeah.
I do want to bring up, there is a chance. It is currently a low chance, but there is a chance that sometime in December I'll have to go to Colorado for a couple days.
Hey, oh yeah, you're coming to visit me, right?
You live in Colorado?
I live in Denver. Where are you going?
It'd be Colorado Springs.
That's like literally fucking 40 minutes away.
Then,
Why did I
yeah,
think you lived in like New York now? Like I thought you were
wherever
East Coast.
wherever the Air Force stuff is out there.
Okay, yeah, that's like 40 minutes away from me. So if you do end up coming out here, we can go have some fried chicken or something.
Sure.
Did you like it?
Or you know, a drink.
There'd probably
Bro-
be drinks at this
Bro,
point.
bro, you're in
Like, I
Colorado.
can't talk
Smoke
about
them
it
out.
because-
How long have you guys raided together?
It would definitely be.
Nay's the newer like compared to you guys. So like we had a Nay for you didn't escape, right? Mal's been here for Delta or Alpha. I joined in
Got
Sigma.
Alpha. I've been here since UCOB. I guess I am now the longest standing
Yeah,
member
you're
in
the
here right
only
now.
person,
Yeah, I was here when we did UCOB 2 years ago.
and you're still on trial.
Yeah, nobody ever officially accepted me.
Damn.
It was just
It's
assumed.
okay.
He's like a
When I
cat.
joined, you were
He's
already accepted, Dion.
Wow. Feels good, man.
I think the furthest back anyone goes here though is Mao and I used to raid together in my.
Yeah.
Way back. Okay.
Hiatus, that's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's actually.
It's funny 'cause
So
I say I've been in this group for 2 years, but like none of you were here 2 years ago, so is it even the same group?
It's your
I
group
mean,
now.
if Summer and
homeboy.
Insert were here, it would be different. Or like Momo, but Momo.
Nikki, weren't you in Leviathan and like Heavensward?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Is that a
I
different
don't know what
Yuki?
you're talking about.
What he was?
his name was Yucky
Nope.
Halsicle right back then.
He was.
Thing.
I'm like I remembered your name somewhere, but I couldn't like.
You remember nothing.
From Mogtai.
He's a balance mentor. He's been on Mog Talk.
I am
like,
going to sleep.
Who
The guy's
doesn't?
basically a celebrity.
Who doesn't know Yuki at this point?
Actually, true though. Like I remember I,
don't
was
want
talking
to-
to somebody.
I regret
They're like,
everything.
"Oh, you have Yuki in your group. That's cool." And I was like, "Yeah,
I
dude."
regret everything right now.
We love you, Yuki.
Wait, I basically said
Thanks.
the same thing when I joined. I saw
What?
the roster and I was like, "Oh, Yuki's here. That's really cool."
Yeah, he adds credibility to the group.
God damn it.
So when I joined in UCOB, like we're gonna name drop a lot here, but when I joined this group in UCOB, we were missing like half the roster. So to fill in, we had Cleese, the person who wrote the guide. We also had Keo and Brian.
Oh yeah, super peasant.
from-
It's
yeah.
Brian, right?
Cleese is my boy. I love that guy.
So because I
Please
joined
bought
this
me
like
dinner at FanFest.
like when I joined this group, I'm like, I had never really played with anybody like decent. I was always just in like shitty groups, and then I come here and it's like, oh, this is just the person that like literally
This
wrote the
roster
guide
is
for the
fucking
fight.
stacked, bro. What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my UCOB clear was pretty stacked too, and like I was pretty nervous about it because I was like, oh, there's Kyo, there's we got Insert helping me out, and like Momo, of course. But then there was like, who are the tank? It was Zalera and Yuki, right?
For
my
what?
UCOB clear.
No.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Wait,
group, I
yeah,
remember.
we did the additional clear, right?
Yeah, the Breen
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was called the Bream Team.
Then I was part of that. Yeah.
My second UCOP clear group was really interesting because it was just a bunch of people that I like fucked around in the game, and then Rami Shirohime was there.
Rami Shitorime.
Rami Shirohime.
Oh, okay. I thought you were memeing.
Yeah, he
My
was.
first clear was this group.
He's a good player.
My second clear was the.
I raided with him and Creator.
I really liked raiding with him when we did UCOD together. I miss him.
I got to raid with the legendary iconic Hiroshiki.
Hey, me too.
Every time his microwave turned on, gone.
I still can't believe that was a thing.
I used to have a problem whenever my sister picked up the phone. My internet would.
Were you
You
playing
on,
on
like,
dial-up?
dial-up?
What? No. Fuck the I'm not that fucking old.
I mean,
Yo, dude, I used dial-up.
I mean, I had dial-up, but that was like before online.
I'm pretty sure you're the oldest person here, right?
I am probably. I'm 31.
Okay, I just turned 30, like 5 days ago.
Happy belated birthday.
I think.
Here you go. Here's my two UCOB clears that were
It's a
pretty
competition
stacked.
between.
Oh,
it's a
speaking of
competition
logs,
between you and Insert.
can someone?
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll upload.
The log channel. It's Insert X Yuki Harem.
Oh yeah, it's still the best channel. No, it's the wrong channel, Percy.
I mean, I already did that before the
Oh.
thing.
Oh, you already uploaded?
No. I was talking about my like two UCOB clears that were like really stacked with really good players that basically carried me.
My UCOB clears don't have locks anymore because they're more than 2 years old.
I actually had the most
They
fun.
should still be there. If you're clicking, if you click like Ultimate Stormbloods, it won't. If you go like under Stormblood and then you click like Weapons Refrain or like the Unending Coil, it should show up.
But
I-
my first clear was this group, and my second clear was Gio messaged me and said, "Hey, we're getting a group together to get Mr. Happy and Ultimate clear." I'm like, "All right, I guess." Ultimate.
Yeah, so your
it's
stuff's still there.
Stormblood. Oh, okay. I was just clicking Ultimate's Stormblood, and there was nothing there. It's like, well, fuck.
Those are for clears post 5.0.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my 97 and Uwu is still there.
Dude, I wanted to get an orange on Ooh so badly, but I just couldn't.
What class were you playing? What job?
Dragoon.
I feel like it's the ads, isn't it? It's probably the ads in phase 1. Depending if you get to AoE them or not.
My highest was a 53.
I think Dragoon kind of gets cucked because like optimally you don't want to AoE because it breaks your combos.
Yeah.
So like most groups just don't have their Dragoons AoE, but then like if there are Dragoons who do AoE and they just pad off that really hard.
There was also a lot of like, do I hold my like 120 or use it for like a reopener? And I cared more about like the Titan check than anything else, so I like didn't use the second one on.
I think the most I tryharded as far as Dragoon optimization and Uwu went is I did a pre-pull GK, so that the second one that.
Oh yeah. My Dragoon did that too.
I didn't know that was a thing. That makes a lot of sense actually.
Time to go back into Uwu.
Yeah, let's go. We gotta.
What is this? No one X Yuki Hera.
Well, it can't be Insert anymore, so